Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here,
And Wild Shiny Kirby.
and we are playing Mario Kart 64. One-player game, right?
Yes. I'm just sitting here for moral support.
Well, let's not bring back our old Super Mario Kart. Yeah, so the thing about Mario Kart here, we're gonna want to show all the tracks, but similar to Super Mario Kart, this is one of those old Mario Kart games where you like lose a life and have to redo a track if no one gets at least fourth. So with that in mind, first of all, GP with the computers or versus, and second, what CC? I'm gonna say 100 or 150. I think we can do better than 50, and we're not doing extra because that's 150cc mirrored.
Oof, okay, I was wondering what that was. Probably 100cc to be safe. And then we'll start with the normal Mario GP. And if it proves to be hard, we'll go to versus.
Okay.
Sound good?
Grand Prix.
Sounds good to me.
Select your player.
So it'll be a different character every time.
I guess I'll just start with Luigi.
Then I guess I'll be Mario.
Makes sense.
Okay. Select map.
And you get home field advantage right off the bat.
Yeah. Does Mario have a racetrack in this game?
Yeah, I think it's the first one in the Flower Cup.
Okay.
I was like trying to do the Crash Team Racing startup boost, because we just played that. But Luigi Raceway, there is a special item box on this. Hey, I actually hit you with the star. I was just talking about how hard that is during Crash Team Racing. But yeah, there is a special item box on this track. And I also, how the heck do you drift?
It's either probably L or R, because the item button.
I think it's R. But yeah, there's a special item box that sort of comes down from the sky, like it gets carried down by a balloon, and I can see it. Oh, I didn't get it. But it always has like a really special item in it. Like I can't remember if it always has a star, or if it always has like a blue shell or what. But whatever it has, I can't remember it, but it always has a special item in it.
Interesting. I knew there was a item box there. This track really hasn't come back in a while, so I can't say I knew about it that much. I think it was either in 7 or it was in DS. But other than that, I don't know if it's come back at all. Which really sucks, because I think it's a very good track. I don't think it was in... I know for sure it wasn't in 8. I don't think it was in Wii. So it was either in 7 or...
And confirmed R is drift.
Okay.
It definitely wasn't gonna be L, because who uses L?
Yeah, like, you'd have to move your hand to the other side of the controller.
I just tried pressing L a few times, and I think it was honking my horn.
No, Pete's passed me at the very last second because I was trying to use the banana field. No! I was gonna get first.
I also tried using the D-pad, and it doesn't really seem like it does much. I was wondering if there were any taunts in this game. But I guess all we've got is the little horn, I guess.
Okay.
So hey, how does it feel to beat me at a race?
Feels good. And you know, we actually get to keep track of points in-game.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh yeah, you won more laps, it's fine. You win.
this was Moo Moo Farm, right?
Yes. Yep, because Moo Moo Meadow was.
Yeah.
I think I just hit my own red shell. Peach, stop. I got a star in second place. This game is broken. Holy cow. Holy crap.
And you thought that Crash Team Racing was broken.
Jeez.
We've also had, like, what, 4 stars over the course of this race between the two of us?
Yeah. Why isn't it like that in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I'd love to get a star in second place.
I tried to shoot that backwards. I'm not sure if I messed it up or if you just can't shoot them backwards in this
I
game.
just think you can't because I tried doing the same thing. That's when I said I hit my own red shell because I had a star and I had used the red shell and I tried throwing it backwards at Peach, but it went forward and then I hit it with my increased speed.
I know in Super Mario Kart we were confused by how you couldn't seem to shoot shells backwards. And in that game, when you tried to set a shell backwards, it actually just placed it behind you and just laid on the road. Those were some good videos, you know. I normally don't like watching my own videos just because it's like, you know, I've already lived this, you know. But I have to say, there is something fun about watching our...
Yeah.
There is something fun about watching our multiplayer videos with YouTube's video settings set to double speed.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it's just amusing.
Yeah, I believe it.
So, Koopa Beach?
Yes.
Or Crash Cove?
Probably the first one. Or, yeah. Probably the first. But it could very well be the latter as well. No!
I love the way my red shell just moved there. Oh, since we're not on 150cc, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to make the shortcut.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Well, I mean, I have a mushroom, but the angle is terrible! Oh my gosh!
You made it, the madman.
I can't believe I just did that. I just barely made that, too.
Kudos.
Oh, crap! Okay, it said I was 8th for like a split second, and then set me back to 1st, and it was right when I was like really close to passing the finish line. So if that would have been the last lap, I would not have been happy.
Oh, bye, Toad. Toad's just stopping the fan. That's cool.
I guess I'll go the normal way now. There's also that land strip that goes under the water sometimes.
Yeah.
Does anyone actually go for that?
No idea. I don't think so.
There's also a special box there up on that rock I just ran into that you can get to by going up that big long ramp. I'm not sure if it's like a special box that gives you a special item like the one being carried by the balloon in Luigi's Circuit.
Yeah, I have no idea. Potentially. I mean, if it's like a hidden one sort of like that. Well, I guess if you take the ramp.
I mean, it's a hard ramp to get up.
Yeah.
And then it's not even just at the top of the ramp. You have to make the proper jump to it. I see you with that
Oh,
item.
thank God.
Yeah,
Wario jumped in front of me.
I saw that she had that.
I saw it, but I didn't want to move. didn't go for you again. I want to go for Wario.
I wanted it to go for him too.
Oh, we all hit trees. Trees actually spin you out. That's messed up.
Alright, I feel like I deserve to get first on that one after the sick jump I made into the shortcut.
Sure, you can have it.
And, yep, Calamari Desert. Calamari Desert has appeared in a number of Mario games under a bunch of different names, apparently. Apparently it made its first appearance in, out of all games, Mario and Wario. The Japan exclusive Super Nintendo puzzle game that used the mouse. And it, of course, doesn't have an official English title in that game because it's only released in Japan. Even though actually that whole game was in English, even though it was only released in Japan. So, but like the names of the places were still Japanese. And then it appeared here under the name Calamari Desert. And then it appeared in Paper Mario under the name Dry Dry Desert. And then it moved its way back to Mario Kart, being called Dry Dry Desert again. So this is a place with a lot of history, so if that train seems like the train that was in... If it seems similar to the train that was in Dry Dry, like that brought you to Mount Rugged in Paper Mario, that's because it sort of is.
Here we go.
Now that doesn't mean that if you follow the tracks it'll take you to Toad Town, it'll actually just take you in a loop.
Oh.
You don't really want to do that.
I mean, isn't racing all about getting into a loop?
I mean, yeah, but that's a bad loop. Going on, you know, you can get flattened by the train, and the tracks also slow you down. It's just like that mine level that we played on Crash Team Racing just a bit ago.
Oh, Warriors Golden.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hit a cactus. No. Okay, good.
My goodness, I'm doing horrible on this course.
Where's Yoshi?
Hitting a cactus is actually pretty amusing, and I remember when my buddy Alex and I were playing San Francisco Rush 2049 on the Dreamcast, there was a desert battle arena, and whenever you ran into a cactus, it would like explode even if you were going like 0.01 miles per hour. So we would just go there and we would try to drive into the cactuses as slowly as possible. And it was pretty amusing.
Here we go.
At least it was when we were that age.
Yeah.
So at least we both sucked at that course.
Yeah. Oof, I'm in 5th. Oh, I'm not. I'm in 4th. Oh, it's scary. I need to get good. Wait, that was it?
Yep, that was 4 tracks.
Never mind. I'm good. I'm in the clear. I don't need a trophy.
Be glad that we don't have enough time to do F-Zero X today, because, my goodness, there are a lot of tracks.
Oh no.
First of all, each cup in that game has 6 tracks.
Oh no.
Plus, in addition to the 4 main cups and the 2 expansion pack cups. There's also the X Cup, which is a cup of randomly generated tracks. And there's, of course, the custom track builder in the expansion pack. So, fun fact about this little ceremony here, if the best human player gets 4th place, you're greeted with a different ending ceremony where your character goes there, but they're not on the podium, and they just drive away. And then one of the bomb cars that we see in another track coming up follows you, and you get blown up off screen.
It's messed up.
But anyways, so that'll be it for this video. In the next video, we will take on the Flower Cup. I'm the Terminian hero, and I'll see you then, and he will too, I guess.
Probably.
Bye.
Bye.